Before Eala hit a single ball in Stuttgart, the tournament had already made a statement. No waiting in lines. No standard player protocols. Dedicated staff. Seamless coordination. The kind of arrival experience reserved for Grand Slam champions and global superstars. She's ranked 46th in the world. So why is the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix treating her like the most important player in the building? That answer is more complicated, and more revealing, than any ranking chart will ever show you. Let's be precise about what actually happened. When Eala's arrival clip started circulating online, the reaction wasn't tennis fan polite applause. It was immediate, emotional, and global. Comment sections flooded within minutes. Asterisk queen treatment for a future queen. Asterisk trending phrases. Viral screenshots. But the people who should be paying closest attention aren't the fans. They're the tournament directors. The sponsors. The broadcast partners. The WTA executives sitting in rooms trying to figure out why their infrastructure keeps breaking every time this player shows up somewhere new. Because the Stuttgart welcome wasn't hospitality, it was calculation. Tournaments like the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix don't extend VIP protocol to players ranked 46th by accident. They do it when the commercial evidence is impossible to ignore. In Dubai, Eala's matches were moved to center court regardless of her ranking. The WTA called it a sensible business decision. In Linz, ticket sales surged 400%. Hotel occupancy hit historic highs for that time of year. 40,000 Filipino fans entered Austria in a single week. A government declared it Eala Week. In Indian Wells and Miami, merchandise with her name outsold every other player combined. The WTA opened an internal investigation not into wrongdoing, but into the structural mismatch of a player ranked 46th outselling the entire active roster. Stuttgart looked at all of that evidence. And they made sure she felt welcome before she ever touched a racket. Here's what that welcome actually represents. It's not a reward for past results. It's not luxury for its own sake. It's a message, from an institution that has watched every other tournament scramble to accommodate her, that they are choosing to get ahead of it. And it comes with weight attached. Because the queen treatment, the VIP arrival, the viral clips and the trending phrases, they raise the stakes for everything that follows. The spotlight doesn't just celebrate a player. It challenges one. The Porsche Tennis Grand Prix doesn't care about social media moments. It doesn't care about viral arrivals or fan expectations or Instagram trends. It cares about results. Only results. And results are exactly what has been missing from the Stuttgart conversation. Eala has beaten Coco Gauff, the US Open champion, on American soil. She's beaten Paolini. Beaten Ostapenko twice. Beaten Keys as a wild card. But she's also built a dangerous habit of catastrophic mid-match collapses. 5, 6, 7 consecutive games lost when the pressure peaks. A 5-1 second set lead against Ostapenko in Linz evaporated into a straight sets exit. The commercial machinery around her is world-class. The mental machinery is still being built. And Stuttgart, with Świątek, Sabalenka, Rybakina, Gauff, and Paolini waiting in that draw, is the most unforgiving testing environment she has faced all season. This is the hidden weight behind every VIP moment. Recognition is not the same as readiness. Momentum is not the same as mental fortitude. And the queen treatment, if it means anything at all, means the world has decided it's time to find out which one she actually is. The fan base already knows what they believe. 115 million people. Traveling across continents. Filling hotels in Austrian cities they'd never visited before. Showing up at airports in Stuttgart to catch a glimpse of her walking through arrivals. They've believed in her since before the rankings reflected it. They'll believe in her regardless of what happens on court this week. But this week, on indoor clay, against the most stacked field she's encountered all year, isn't about belief. It's about proof. One strong tournament here doesn't just move her ranking. It shifts perception. And in professional tennis, perception is a weapon. One deep run in Stuttgart changes how opponents prepare for her. Changes how broadcast partners price her matches. Changes how the WTA weighs its next accommodation decision. One early exit and the question gets louder, whether the institutional adjustments, the VIP protocols, the commercial accommodations, whether any of it was premature. She has earned the spotlight. Every match, every mile her fans travel, every sold-out session, every cracked ticket system proves that. Now the spotlight wants something back. She didn't fly to Stuttgart to participate. She never does. The question is whether Stuttgart is where the commercial phenomenon and the tennis player finally become the same story. The court doesn't care about arrival videos. It only cares about what happens next. Asterisk, do you think Eala rises to the occasion in Stuttgart? Drop your prediction in the comments. Subscribe now, the matches start and this is the most important week of her clay season. Asterisk.